CrackBerry.com.
Hey everybody, Kevin here for CrackBerry.com, and as you can probably tell by the chargers on the table today and the PlayBook, we're talking OEM charging solutions for the PlayBook. So we've got here the standard BlackBerry PlayBook Travel Charger that comes in the box. We've got the BlackBerry Charging Pod, which makes a nice stand for your PlayBook and charges it pretty quick. And we've also got the BlackBerry PlayBook Rapid Charger, which uses the magnetic connection like this guy, but works better with cases. So we're going to walk through each one, the pros and cons of each, so you can decide which charger you need for your BlackBerry PlayBook. So let's start with the one that comes in the box. So obviously the pro here is it comes in the box. You could always buy a spare one. And it has a micro USB connection, which is really great because when you have a device like a case on the PlayBook like this, it can make reaching the ports a little harder. But in this case, it works no problem. And it charges the PlayBook fairly quick, but not as quick as these guys. So this is tossing out about 300 milliamps. These ones are both doing 600 milliamps. But again, you only have a 2-prong connector and you have a micro USB connection. The beauty of which is that you can also use this one to charge your BlackBerry smartphones, which share the same connection. So that is a good thing, right? And it actually charges these much quicker because this charger that comes for your phone is 200 milliamps. So you actually can charge your BlackBerry smartphones faster with the BlackBerry PlayBook Travel Charger. So kudos to RIM for making that compatibility work. And you can also use your old phone chargers on your PlayBook, though at the lower amperage they're going to charge this guy quite a bit slower. So that's your travel charger. Next up, let's look at the rapid charger, because the rapid charger here uses this connection, which is your, little breakaway magnetic thing. So you look at the bottom of your PlayBook, you have your HDMI, you've got your USB, and then you got this little guy. It clips in nicely. I'm going to, plug this in here into the old power strip or power bar, depending what country you're from, and it will start charging the PlayBook. Good to go. And you're looking at about 2.5 hours time with this rapid charger. Next up, we've got the charging stand. So the charging stand is really awesome because you can put your PlayBook on it and use it for things like video conferencing or to turn into a picture frame or something like that, or just use it at a nice angle while you're working at the computer desk. But of course, it's not going to work when you have a case on it that takes up space. So we're going to have to quickly pull this out of the case, go to our naked PlayBook, and then you'll see it lines up with the logo centered. So that port is actually a little bit offset. You can see it's right there, and that port's a little offset from center. But you just line up your PlayBook nicely. Then you're good to go. If you want to use it as a picture frame, you can open up your Pictures app and watch pictures on it. Very nice. And it's a really nice viewing angle when you are sitting at your computer desk. So, it's one of these things. I feel like this is a real must-have just to have one, because especially if you work at a computer all day, you want your PlayBook beside you, you put it on the stand, it's really nice. But at the same time, it's not going to work with your cases most likely, so you got to decide which is the case for you. And that's kind of it. I mean, price point. So this one retails at, you get a free one in the box. It retails at, with an MSRP of I think $39.99, but you can get it for a lot less at shopcrackberry.com. It's in the $27 range. These guys, the charging stand and the rapid charger, both retail for $69.99. You can get them again for less at Shop Crackberry. They're good. You can see they're a much heavier duty sort of charging cord on them. Let's take a quick closer look. You can see that into the end here you have your sort of heavy duty and heavy duty. You got lots of reach on, lots of length on the cables, and you got to decide what's best for you. You might want one of each, to be honest. And then the BlackBerry Charging Pod. With the smartphones, the charging pods are always a no-brainer, and this is the equivalent for the PlayBook. Looks nice, very simplistic looking, very unassuming and just simple, and holds it nicely. You're not going to put tons of force on it, but it gives you enough to really use the device, and again, that viewing angle really works well. And that's it. BlackBerry charging solutions for the PlayBook. We'll follow up with more in-depth reviews of each one in the next little bit, but you can learn more at shopcrackberry.com and in the CrackBerry blogs.